We have a voicemail number, and that number is 219-2-DAVID-P. A number of you calling in, writing in about this very question. This is from the Eggman, who asks it so eloquently.
Hey, Dave. I have a pretty basic question. Is the city of Kyiv the one that used to be called Kiev?
Yes.
Shalom.
Yes, shalom to the Eggman. It is. So here's... many of you wrote to me because yesterday during our coverage of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, I was talking about Kyiv. And in the comments, as well as an email voicemail, many of you said, "Sir, what the hell are you talking about? Isn't it Kiev?" Here's the backstory. It all stems from the spelling in English, the anglicized spelling. For a very long time, the capital city of Ukraine was spelled Kiev. And when you look at that, that very clearly would make most English speakers say, oh, it's Kiev. That makes sense. It's spelled Kiev and it's pronounced Kiev. A couple years ago, a number of media outlets, including NPR, decided we are going to change the spelling and the pronunciation to be more in line with in Ukraine. The spelling was changed to Kyiv. And when you see Kyiv, most English speakers would see that and they would say, oh, that looks like Kyiv. Right. Okay. So that's what happened. The idea was we've kind of anglicized it away from what it actually is in Ukraine. Let's try to match up with that more. So now it's a new spelling, Kyiv, and it's a new pronunciation, Kyiv. Spell it however you want it, say it however you want it. And Russia has started executing a slow invasion of Ukraine, as we covered earlier in the program. So appreciate the Eggman calling in about that and appreciate the opportunity to clarify. On today's bonus show, we are going to talk about the history, and the history is quite extensive, of why Russian President Vladimir Putin is obsessed with Ukraine. We will also talk about why it's Ukraine and not the Ukraine. Okay? Saying the Ukraine would be like saying, well, anyway, I'm not even going to get ahead of myself. Okay, well, we're going to talk about that on the bonus show. We are also going to talk about the first public option healthcare plan in the U.S., which is not getting the traction that we had hoped. We're going to talk about its details and we're going to talk about why. And then lastly, if you have filed your tax return and it's taking longer than usual for it to be processed, etc., the IRS is dealing with such a backlog and a worker shortage that they are actively trying to hire more people to actually go through that backlog of tax returns and modifications and resubmissions, etc. And we will talk about how long it is all expected to take. That's on today's bonus show. Sign up on my website, joinpacman.com. You'll get instant access to the bonus show. Also, a reminder, many live events upcoming in the next week. Starting Thursday evening, we will be live with CPAC from Florida, the Conservative Political Action Conference. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Donald Trump expected to keynote CPAC, I guess, on Sunday afternoon. And we will be live with all of it. Monday, I will deliver my State of the Show address one day before Joe Biden. Tuesday night, will deliver his State of the Union address, which we will have live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. So I hope you will join me for many, if not all of these live events. And in the meantime, sign up at joinpacman.com to get access to the daily bonus show for our members only. I will speak to you then.